that same personality, this scripture is saying that he was made a little lower than angels. How? I said it, and a dear friend and a brother of ours took it from there to say that, see what he's saying. He's saying that there's a difference between Jesus of Nazareth and Jesus that resurrected. And there's a great difference.
Yes.
Pastor Taiwo even said it today, so they can take the fight to his house. He was made. So that you don't look at Jesus of the four gospels and say that is the person you are. You are not Jesus of the four gospels. You don't have his image. He was made lower than angels. In John chapter 1 verse 18, the Bible says that he was in the bosom of the Father, right? When he came out from the bosom of the Father to appear in the womb of Mary, okay, his immortal glory was laid aside. And then he appeared in the womb of Mary to be clothed with physical body. The Adamic kind of body cannot house the fullness of the glory of divinity. So he laid something aside. By laying it aside, he was reduced lower than angels. And that was why at Gethsemane, an angel went there to encourage him and strengthen him. In John 17, he also quoted, Jesus prayed and said, glorify thou me now with yourself, with the glory which I had with you before the world began. You see? That glory he laid aside. By laying it aside, he was declared to be lower than angels. But with that glory, angels sees him as their creator. Right? When he laid it aside, he was made lower than angels. In Hebrews chapter 1 verse 4, being made so much better than angels. So he was made lower than angels. Now the Bible says he was made better. Because his prayer in John 17 was answered at resurrection. Alright? So at resurrection, he was seen to be better than angels. At his physical birth experience, he was seen to be lower than angels. That is what Philippians chapter 2 is explaining. He said, though he was in the form of God, he thought it not robbery to be equal with God. He made himself of what? No reputation, and took on the form of a servant. And after he fulfilled his assignment, the Bible said God exalted him and gave him a name. You see, a name. What is the name? The name given to him is our identity. It's not J-E-S-U-S. You cannot call the resurrected man J-E-S-U-S. He is not J-E-S-U-S. The resurrected Christ is the fullness of divinity in a body structure that looks like the human body structure. But there's a whole lot of difference, because that resurrected body can eat food, but it will not go to the toilet. Yes. Any food that goes into the system, it materializes inside the body. After his resurrection, he ate fish, right? He never went to the toilet, because that body does not have sex organ. It doesn't have productive organs. The light of his being dissolves whatever that goes in there. You know why? The body can enter the spirit. Yes. The spirit can enter the body. So you are in a place, and then there's a bomb. You enter you take the body into the spirit. Yeah. The spirit you are. And your body becomes invisible to the elements of the earth. Bomb will kill every other person. Then you zoom out of your spirit. You bring your body out of your spirit. Now, what I said now sounds like a mystery, right? We are moving to the close of the age. And we must activate our own civilization and put it to work. These things were in the Bible. They are in the Bible, sorry. We saw men and women that God allowed to experience it in a measure. But you know that if we don't give voice to them, we can't see their expressions in the earth. Yes. So what we are doing now is that we are giving voice to the realities written for the purpose of seeing those realities come into manifestation in the earth. Being made so much better than the angels, as he had by inheritance. You mean the Creator is inheriting what he created? By inheritance. By inheritance, he obtained. Stop exacting energy.